plant-based homestead prepper, where we make prepping fun. So, welcome. I'll give you guys a few minutes, and we'll see how we doing today. Okay, cool deal. All right. So as you guys can tell, for those that are with me normally, y'all see I fixed the camera holder, and it is holding up, holding out, holding in. I don't know how to say it, but it's working. Alrighty. This is always the nervous part for me, because as soon as I go live, I'm like, especially when in the morning at 6 p.m. you guys are normally already there, but in the mornings it's like, is anybody gonna come in? Oh my goodness. I'm like, So it's always like a minute or two that I just gotta kind of talk to myself, I guess. And honestly, it feels like a lot of times I am talking to myself, and I'm not just, living my life and everything. And you guys are really just spying on me. Have y'all noticed that? Like the Truman Show, but I know that y'all are there. I don't know. It's kind of, I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm like, is this weird, or is this normal now? Because you go back. I mean, even 10 years ago, this was unheard of, right? Good morning. Ashley's here. Good morning. Grant is here. Michaela's here. Hey, Michaela. Michaela, did you start your channel after you found Plant-Based Homestead Prepper? Because that was, we were talking about channels the other day starting after. And I'm pretty sure that your Michaela's Third Coast started after you you started coming here. Is that correct? I'm not saying you started because of us. I'll just know that, I was just pointing out the different channels that have popped up, that we've noticed and that we've seen. That's all. Good morning, Queenie. Good morning, Miss Eggleston. How are you? Good morning, Super Roderick. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Good morning to you, Queenie. Good morning. So, I have a new adventure that I started this morning. I'm so excited about it. You guys are not going to guess what. Oh, snap. You guys are not going to believe or guess what I started this morning. Yes, it was called Michaela's Curly. I have 3 channels. Okay, cool. Do me a favor, send me a link so I can make sure I subscribe to your channel, because I know I'm not subscribed to this one. If you don't mind, please. I guess I could take a screenshot. Let me see if I can. All right, there we go. I got a screenshot too. So, you guys want to know what I started this month that I'm so excited about? And I'm hoping that here in the next week or two, I will have it completed, and I will be able to show you guys the fruits of my labor. How about that? Good gracious, the Feed and Seed store is just, they must be just giving away seeds over there, because golly, it's like packed in the parking lot. All right, so today is Good Friday, so happy Good Friday to everyone. I know a lot of folks in the Christian religion are hunkering down a lot of times. I know on Good Friday, a lot of folks, go into do some self-reflecting and go into fast and all that. So if that is you, then happy Good Friday. In the Christian faith, this is a day that is very important, because it's right before Easter, and this is the day that Christians believe that Christ went to the cross for the world's sins. So just give you guys a little background on today, and I'll do that from time to time. If we are broadcasting this on some kind of holiday or special occasion, then if I know about it and if I think about it, I will give you guys some background and all that good stuff. So happy Good Friday to everyone. As you can see, I am out working, and I am very, very happy to have a job. Extremely happy. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I started this morning, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, so I kept seeing these advertisements, and y'all probably have seen them too. Every now and then they'll be like, yeah, obtain your ham radio license, blah 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 blah, you know, on YouTube and everything. You'll probably see some of those. So I have started this morning, actually about 20 minutes ago. I bought a course, and I'm going to start studying so I can get my my technician license, and I think and about to upgrade too, so I can get the next level. I can't remember what it's called. Who is that? Frugal. Hey, Frugal. How are you? Thank you for joining us. So I'm starting to study. Already started. So I can be a technician, an operator of the ham radio. So I'm like, that's pretty cool, because it's something I've been thinking about doing. It's something that I have no idea of how to do. Can you link the course? I knew you guys were going to ask me that. I tell you what, when I do the live tonight, ask me then, because I'll be in front of a computer and I can pull it and I can link it for you guys. All right, but I will do that for you this evening. Just make sure you remind me. But yeah, and it was only $15. I think it was like $12 for the technician. It was $15 for both of them. So I was like, yeah, I'll do both. Because, just in case, I do the technician license, because I was reading through it. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to be able to use it during emergencies, And it was, I don't know, it just gives you more designation, I guess. Because once you're on it, you're on it. And I didn't realize this, but the way it works is you can't technically use it, or you can't legally use it without your call sign. That's what's the most important thing about using the ham operator, the ham radio. I'm sorry, about using the ham radio. You got to have a call sign issued to you from the FCC. I didn't know that, and I've learned that. I learned that within the first 5 minutes of taking the course, and I'm like, oh man, that's cool, right? So every time you hear anybody operating a ham radio, you hear all this jargon that you don't even really understand. That's their call sign. That's their call letters. So it's like, when like in the military, we used to have, different call signs for, the ships, or if we were, calling down to, I did interior communication. So if we were calling down to the bilge, we'd be like, boiler room 1, IC shop or whatever, and you calling that person, and then you're saying who you are, and then also they use the phonic alphabet, and I'm like, oh yes, I already know that. So a lot of this stuff I already know. So some of it, even though it's new information, let me see here. I just bought. Oh, that's the same one I got. Good for you, Grant. Happy Good Friday. Smash the thumbs up. Yep. Thank you, North Shore Preparedness. Are you driving in Britain, or are you flipped on the screen? I am in the United States, and maybe. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I can turn the screen this way, and sometimes I can flip it, and it's okay. But if I don't start this way, it is crazy. But no, I'm in America, and I'm driving on the left side, and on the right side of the road. Yeah, we're backwards here. You guys put the steering wheel on that side, and y'all drive on that side. No, y'all drive on that side. Come on, guy. What are you doing? So I'm really excited about that. Extremely excited, because I've had these radios, and for those that don't know, I had purchased 2 radios for myself and Jennifer, and then I had purchased a third one that I had forgotten, because I was going to do a giveaway once we got to 1,000 subscribers. I was going to give away a handheld ham radio, but it's probably not going to happen now, y'all, because I need that radio. Now maybe after we come out this, out of this thingamajiggy that we're in, we might do it then. All right, screen is reversed. Look at his shirt. Oh, I see that. Okay, so let me try this. No, I'm not gonna try that. You know why? Because I had to fix this thing yesterday. How many of you guys watched the painstaking endeavor that I went through fixing this doggone camera holder? Did you send the paperwork yet? By any? No, I just started. I just bought the course, like I said, 25 minutes ago. So no, I haven't submitted anything as far as I haven't even registered to take the test. Apparently, it's a 35 question test. You gotta get 27 of them right in order to pass. And let's see what else. And I don't even know what the process is. I don't know what the process is of filing so you can take the test. I don't know how long it takes after you take the test that you get a call sign. But apparently, as soon as your call sign shows on the website, whatever website that is, you can start operating your radio, legally operating your radio. Okay, but I'm really excited about this because I want to know. That's a whole different world for me. I want to know how that thing works. And like I said, I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. It's been a while since I've been excited about some education. I did my life coaching course about 2 years ago now. I was really excited about that. I don't know, I guess earlier in my life when I was younger, I wasn't excited about education, but the older I get, the more I get excited about learning new things. Who's that asking about a ham radio? Are you asking what it, Baroness, are you asking what is a ham radio? All right, so a ham radio is a radio. Now this is a handheld one, okay? It's kind of like a walkie-talkie on steroids. Because with this is the walkie, okay? And with this one, I have about, in the city, I have about a mile radius of a range. And we've tested this, and I can talk to Jennifer in the neighborhood. So that's just basic communications, basic comms. A ham radio, and I forgot what it stands for, something amateur. But what it allows you to do, it allows you to talk with repeaters on airwaves that the average person can't get on. Okay, and it allows you to talk not only from city to city, but you can talk from state to state, and sometimes you can reach out from country to country without using cell phones or cell phone towers or anything like that. So, and these radios are so cheap. Now, I remember when I first started looking at the ham radios, they were so expensive, but now these little things are cheap. I mean, I've been looking at them and pricing them. Now, you guys know I buy a lot of stuff on Wish. I was looking the other day, you can get this radio on Wish. I think I saw they got this little doohickey that you can sign up for, and let me just slam on break because I don't want these people hitting me. Because their lane is ending and they waited till the last second to get over. So anyway, you can get one of these for under $20. And I think you can get two of them for, I want to say like $35, something like that. But they're really inexpensive. And you can get weather information. You can tune in to like police radios, airport radios. You can listen in. Now right now all I can do is just listen. I cannot communicate with this radio because I'm not licensed, I'm not trained, and really I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Okay, let me see. North Shore, what state are you from? No, I don't know where North Shore is. North Shore, YouTube. Hope you're good. What is Tara saying? I think I would get mine. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while. Your dad got his back in the 70s or 80s. I thought I remember his, but okay, I can't read it right now. It's all good. So hopefully, Baroness, hopefully that answers your question. Really good for a during emergencies, because I've seen people on YouTube use this little radio like this, and I think the guy that was doing the video, he was in Georgia. And he did a live demonstration where he talked all the way to somebody in Washington State on a radio just like this. So I'll turn it on so you can see it.
A period of heavy rain, gusty winds, and strong thunderstorms will be possible.
Okay, so I got it set already to the weather channel, or the weather thing. I don't know what it's called. I guess the weather station.
Around 60. West wind 50.
You got two bands on it, and you can program different channels in there. So like for your local club, they usually have clubs in your area. For your local club, you can program that frequency in there, or you can just keep your sheet of paper with you and just dial them in, or you can go online and look them up. But like I'm thinking, doing emergency, if the power's down, the grid's down, you don't have internet, you need to have some kind of form of of information for your frequencies anyway. So you can type them in, and then you can talk to folks and get different information from people wherever. Now, right now, information is everywhere. You can turn on the radio, get information. Turn on your phone, get information. Turn on your TV, get information. But if we're in a grid down situation, or if something happens, a storm comes through and it knocks out all the power, or if the coronavirus gets worse and we lose communications, then this is a very good way of communicating, and it's almost kind of a secured method of communication, because a lot of people don't have ham radios, and those that do, it's getting more popular now, especially now, and even in the little course I just paid for, they were like, oh yeah, due to the coronavirus, we're offering a bigger discount. I was like, yay, thank you. So everybody's, and one thing I keep telling you guys about the coronavirus, a good thing that's going to come out of it is our community is going to grow. And anytime a community grows, that means more people are aware, which means that anytime you have more demand, then prices for things start to go down. So, that might be a while before prices start to go down, but you can pick up one. Who's that said they got one earlier? Whoever that was that said they just got one. What did you pay for yours? Now I've had this almost a year, so I can't remember, but I know it was less than $20. But I buy a lot of stuff on Wish too, so when you're buying things on Wish, you have to wait for them to get to you, because they're shipping directly from China. That was me. I'd love to get access to the international channels. And I just found out that anybody who is licensed to operate a ham, they speak English. So that's good, because that's all I know. So you can reach out and touch people, international, and communicate with them. I remember, I was introduced to ham radio and ham operator when I was in the Navy. I was 19 years old. My first port of call was Curacao, Venezuela. A lot of people pronounce it differently, but Caracas, Venezuela. And we didn't have, back then we didn't have phones on ship, and the one phone we did, it was like so expensive to use. So we went on Liberty, and Liberty is when you can leave the ship. Went on Liberty. I was a young sailor, and these guys who had been there before or whatever, they had found out about this guy who was operating a ham radio at his house, and he would give us, I think it was 5 minutes back then, 5 or 10 minutes to talk. He would contact somebody here stateside who would dial whomever you wanted to talk to. Okay, he would call your parents. At that time, it was my mom and sister. So I wanted to talk to them. I hadn't spoken to them in, I don't know, 2, 3, 6 weeks, whatever. So it was so cool. He does all his jargon, whiskey 19 or such and such, call him, blah, 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 blah. So the guy, it was already hooked up. But when they initiated the call, they did all this jargon. And then, you give him the number. He gives the number to the other person on the other end. They pick up their telephone and call that number, and they say, "Hey, you have a phone call from whatever your name is. Over." Everything was always over. So, and we was able to sit there, and I don't know how they did it, but we was able to sit there for like. And now that I remember it, and now I've gone through the little training, I see why they limited it to either 5 or 10 minutes, because every 10 minutes in a conversation, you have to, by law, state your call sign. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So what they were probably doing, they was probably limiting calls, if the rules were the same back then, to 10 minutes, break the call with us, say their call signs, and then make another phone call. So it was so cool. Let me see here. I spoke to a woman at the sushi counter at Publix, and she was struggling to speak English. And when I started speaking to her in Japanese, her face lit up, and she explains, "Sugo." Awesome. She was so happy to meet someone who could speak her language. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. I didn't know you spoke. Well, you did come in the other day and give me a word or something. So I should have figured it out. I can speak enough Japanese for a brief, simple conversation. All right, so I think mine was about 40. And see, that's still cheap. That's so cheap. Two radios that you can reach out and touch somebody in, a couple of states away, and this is small. I mean, look how small it fits in my hand. That's how small it is. For $40, I mean, that's cheap. $20 each. That's cheap, but it's something that in an emergency circumstance, and just to have fun. I mean, just let's say you go out. Okay, so like Jennifer and I right now, we don't have a clue of what we're doing. That's another reason why I want to get trained, because I got us set on a certain frequency at the house, and Jennifer's instructed that, hey, if the phones go down or whatever, turn this radio on and we might be able to communicate. Now, with my limited information and knowledge, I just set it to a frequency and match the two radios. And I'm like, hey, during an emergency situation, we got to be able to communicate. But now that I'm going through the training, we'll be able to do things totally different. Let me see here. Ham radios have evidently advanced. Yeah, they have, apparently. Yeah, because when I saw this little small radio, I was like, that's not a ham radio. And then the more I looked at it, the more I researched, I was like, dang, that is a ham radio. So, Tara, can you look up and see what ham means, please? Nobody in Japan wants to farm anymore, and there are whole towns in the country that are completely empty and abandoned. I'll go with you, Japan. I will too. Japan is, from what I understand, a beautiful country. Tara, can you look up ham for us and post the definition, please? So that's what got me all pumped up and excited this morning. So the title of this live is I can't remember what I titled it, but it was something in the realm. Ham is not an acronym. It just comes from ham fist, which means, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. I thought it was an acronym. I thought it was like handheld amateur radio. Guess that would be HAMR. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys this morning about this corona thing. Of course, because we've been talking about it for the last, 3 months? So now, I don't know if y'all are watching the news, the fake news. But now they're trying to paint this picture to everybody, that the virus now is leveling off and we're about to open up the country. Are you guys getting the same news I'm getting? And there's been a shift in the last 3 days from, oh my God, it's out of hand, this is Armageddon, to, oh yeah, this thing is leveling off, and everything's going to be good, and blah blah blah, and we're see, it's getting better, or is it a trap? Okay, thank you. Coronavirus, is it getting better, or is it a trap? Thank you so much for because I can't even remember what stuff I be putting in. So the question I have for you guys is it really getting better? Because I'm not seeing that. I mean, I watched a story this morning where in New York, they're just digging mass graves. And the only difference between World War II and the mass graves and these, they're actually putting people in boxes and burying them. Now, of course, everything can be doctored. You can always fix a story the way you want it to be spun, if it is true. Did anybody else see that? That's what I want to know. Did anybody else see all these mass graves they're digging in New York? And they're like, all these bodies that have not been claimed. They're digging huge trenches and bringing forklift after forklift of bodies in boxes to bury them. Anybody else see that? I don't believe it either. Michaela, let's go. I'm hearing the same, but I don't believe it. Yeah, it's amazing how it's amazing how they can spin everything in the media, you know, and it's quite incredible to me. Those words were quite incredible. I know they didn't sound like it, but it really is incredible to me how we can be slap dab in the middle of this thing. And I think this is just me, talking. I believe if we open up the country next week and everybody goes back to where, I mean, y'all see all this traffic where I am. People have been out the whole time here in Virginia. Now, a lot of people now are wearing, masks and gloves, and a lot of people are really truly practicing the social distancing. But even when I go into the grocery stores, or I go into Lowe's and all that, the workers don't have on masks. Some of them do, and then what kills me? These people that have on masks and they're like this. I'm like, what good is that? You might well take the mask off. If you got a mask, it's only covering up your mouth. What? I mean, what, you trying not to give us your germs? Is that what it is? We're over 10,000 cases in Georgia. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I looked right before we got on. I mean, we was at 1.7 million cases globally. Is that right? And here in the United States, are we swiftly approaching 500,000? So I just don't know, y'all. I don't know how long this thing is gonna last. I don't know how long we're gonna have to deal with this. I don't know. I mean, I just got this gut feeling it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And I think if they push to open up everything, in my opinion, I'm no health professional, okay? I'm not Dr. Fauci. I don't know, okay? But it just seems like to me that common sense would say that the more people are around, then the more it's gonna spread. But that's just me talking, That's just me. I really truly do not know at all. And because I don't know, I never want to give anybody the wrong information. But I mean, just common sense to me says that this thing is not over. And it could, as they're talking about the flattening, flattening the curve, we could be flattening the curve. And if that's what it is, then hey, I'm all for flattening the curve. I love the idea. And I look at it like this. I've gone out and bought extra stuff, extra preps, extra. And if we don't need it right now, then hey, we can just keep eating through our stock. That's the way I feel about it. How do you guys feel? What is your gut telling you? Because it's just amazing to me how the news stories now have just totally changed to, oh yeah, you're flattening the curve. Oh yeah, we're flattening the curve. But I also thought about this, and it seems to me that I lost my train of thought because I saw somebody. I was hoping they wouldn't stop and start talking to me. They were talking about how people are not going to the hospital anymore in New York, and I'm like, I wouldn't go to the hospital here in Virginia. I had somebody who was very close to me go through a surgery, major surgery, and they were in the hospital for 4, 5, 6 days, and I would have normally gone to see them, but I didn't go see them because then this was early. This was latter part of February, first part of March that this happened. And I was like, no. I'm not going to be up in anybody's hospital. I think it will get worse before it gets better, unfortunately. I'm going to move. I'm going to move my vehicle because I don't want to be around right now. Not here. I'm going to park. And we're going to talk. We're going to have a good little conversation this morning. I'm going to park and we're going to have a good talk. I don't have to be anywhere for a minute. I got an appointment at a certain time, so I got a little time. I was watching I was watching from Jennifer's phone Because she was watching the live. I didn't know she watched the lives. And I was like, dang, the quality of this video is pretty doggone good. Even though it's coming from the phone, you know. All right, so let's see here what you guys. Let me catch up on some chats. All right. I keep putting that off, but I need to get it done. What are you getting done? I think physical distancing. Oh, you guys been doing it too. Let me see here. No, I did not see the mass raise. I've been watching the news. Have not been watching news. That's what I think too. No, sure, exactly. Terror. We're over 10,000 cases in Georgia. Heart. Fear near Bronx unclaimed. Yeah, that's what I was talking about right there, Michaela. Thank you. Late, but I'm here. Hey, Miss Grace. Or on the chin or forehead. Oh shoot. Hi everyone, sending prayers for Georgia. They say multiple reported cases by around 10 for the true numbers. Hi Tara. So supposedly 20 million. Hi Miss Grace and Cindy. That's from North Shore Preparedness. Hi Cindy. I need to package all my rice and beans, cornmeal, etc. in Mylars ASAP. I think physical distancing and self-isolation is helping flatten the curve, but it isn't over by a long shot. I keep putting all that off, but I need to get it done. I agree. I need to do the same thing. There's still a food shortage. Queenie, you hit the nail on the head. I think it will get worse before it better, unfortunately. Me too, Tara, but we can task buddies and help encourage each other. That's true. Tara can always dry can those things in jars if you have some. Yes, Queen, there's still a food shortage and it won't get any better. A lady the other day offered to buy me 6 months worth of food, but I told her there were other people who needed that blessing more than I do. She was so sweet. I have some jars, but I use them for sauerkraut and pickles. Agreed, North Shore won't be open anytime soon. I need to get more jars, but it's not in my budget. I also want to get a pressure counter before harvest season. Me too, Tara. I was lucky enough to get 2 more flats of jars yesterday. I got second rain barrel yesterday. That's cool right there. UPS almost destroyed it. The box was crushed, and they left part of it fell out of the box in the gutter on the street. I called UPS and complained royally. I also would love to get a pressure counter. Cheapest one I found here is about 140 plus tax. Alaskan Prepper recommends the T-Fal brand pressure canner on Amazon. I think it's around $70, if I remember correctly. Queenie, a food shortage is worse here in Texas. All right, we're caught up on chat. Thank y'all so much for chatting. You know, most people, the thing about this dilemma is most people don't even know we're in a food shortage. You know that? I've been saving up for one, but every time I can almost buy one, something comes up and takes the money. That's called life, Tara. That is just the way life is. So, I think this is a big old trick, to be honest with you guys. Wow, Estella, that's awesome. I can send you one, Tara. Let's see. I've been saving up. Okay. You know, I believe that. Yeah, and I need to get a pressure counter too. And I had looked at one at Walmart, but I don't like buying stuff unless I research it or unless somebody recommends to me. You know. But anyway, I think if we open the country right now, I think we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. Yeah, I saw that too. Frugal. They are dumping dairy farmers dump their milk and telling T-germ to kill their herd and sell their farms. What am I telling them? Coastal Texas, Corpus Christi, we have 70 cases now. Some community spread. Hardly anyone wears masks and gloves. Yes, I am sure, but it's not new. Have a few cases in jars I've been getting. I just haven't had a chance to count. This may be the trick. If it is, what is? Or I know Shore Preparedness. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, what are they trying to do? You know, what is it they really trying to do? Are they trying to run the stock market up so they can make one final just huge huge trade, make these billions and trillions of dollars, and then boom, they can crash the market? I mean, what is the end game? I'm always trying to figure out what the end game is, and I'm like, I don't understand it. They all still work. I use them all the time. I have not been out the house in 3 days. Is there still food in the store? Yeah, I mean, where I live, it's plenty of food. I mean, some of the shelves are bare, but you can still get food where I am. Where are you, Cindy? Where do you live? That would be a real blessing if you're sure, Stella. I don't mind yous at all, Cindy. There's food where I am in Georgia, but it's slim picking terror. Find me on Facebook and message me. Yep. Also in Georgia. Yeah, it's interesting to me how, and it's more food on the shelves now than when I was doing food shortage videos. Well, I can't say it's less now than when I was doing food shortage videos, but I'm surprised every time I go into the store and I find food. That's what I'm impressed with. It's all about money, not lies. I agree. I've also thought for a few months that there is an underlying issue. There's always an underlying issue. You know that in no show of preparedness. It's always an underlying issue. That's just the way it is. And in any crisis, in any dilemma, in any endeavor, always follow the money. If you follow the money, you get the true story. Just like I heard a rumor, and I have not confirmed this. I don't know if this is true or not, but I hear that the president is heavily invested in whatever the medication is he's been pushing. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. And maybe it's maybe he really is truly believes that helps. Now, which I keep hearing, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They keep talking about it on the news. It helps treat lupus. But anyway. That's not my arena. Let's see here. I don't drink, but I went into the liquor store yesterday and got gin to make opium lettuce. Opium. Okay, I don't know what that is. It is ready to harvest. Okay. I think it was Ice Age Farmers video where someone said rice farmers could not plant this year. So there'll be a rice shortage coming. Yeah. Real cool. Michaela, the sticky rice shortage was so bad in Thailand last year, they criminalized hoarding it. Oh, if it wasn't before, he is now. Oh, that's it right there. The hydrochloroquine or whatever. I have to go. Everyone love you all. Okay, stay safe. Thank you, Stella. So I was watching this local news story this morning. And they were talking about how the food banks are now getting to the point where people can't they're running low too. Love y'all. Love you too. All right, bye Stella. Bye Stella. Take care, Stella. My friend has lupus, and she said they are using her medicine for COVID-19. True. So I was watching this story this morning. It made me laugh because Jennifer was in the bed with me. We were just sitting there watching news and just talking or whatever. She's playing a game or whatever on her phone. And this story comes up, and I just started laughing. I laughed so hard. She was like, what? Because she really wasn't paying attention. So the lady at the food bank said this. You ready for this? I can't make this crazy stuff up. All right, Queenie. I'm going to call you later, Queenie, because I know it's something you got to tell me. So the woman at the food bank was like, yeah, we need donations, and if you have 2 cans of peanut butter at your house, bring us one of them. And I bust out laughing. I was like, is this woman crazy? She asked the public if they had 2 cans of peanut butter. 2 jars. If you have 2 jars of peanut butter at your house, bring us one. Are you insane? Do you know how valuable peanut butter is right now? No. I'm worried about antibiotics because my mother-in-law gets really bad UTI and she can't get any of the chilling drugs. Stay well, Queenie. Yeah, I couldn't believe this woman actually said that. And this is not gonna be a long live, y'all. I promise y'all. This is not gonna be a live. This is not gonna be a 2 hour or 4 hour. We're gonna get like we're gonna get in and out this one, okay? All right, so wild prickly lettuce that is natural painkiller. Oh, okay, cool. If I had 20 jars, I'd donate a few, but if I had 2, I would definitely keep them. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. Cause hell, if I give you 50% of my resources, next week I gotta come back to you and ask you for the same resource I just gave you. I'm not gonna do that. No, that was silly. When I heard that, I just started laughing because that was probably the most asinine, silly thing I've ever heard in my life. I could not believe I heard what I heard. I really couldn't. All right, Z-Pack might work, Tara. Or UTI, get vinegar, pee fast, and hard. It flushes the bacteria. Okay, that's a good one. I knew y'all would know, because y'all be on it. As a matter of fact, where I'm at right now, they're getting ready to do the food bank up here. I'm not going to tell y'all where I am, but those that follow, y'all probably know. Dried cranberries work, Tara. The lettuce has a milky sap and grows 7 to 8 feet tall. Cranberry juice also helps. That's what I keep hearing. So, oh God, here comes somebody come talk to me. Y'all hold on a second. What's up, doctor?
Hey,
Yeah.
what kind of dog you got?
Yorkies?
Oh, little small
Uh-huh.
You need some dog food?
What kind is it? Cause they particular.
You sound like my son-in-law. Blue diamonds, but like puppy.
Yeah, I take it. Yeah.
All right. Come get it.
All right. It's in the van in the church. All right. Y'all hold on. I'm about to go get this blessing. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Hold on. I gotta decontaminate this. Just gotta go through the. Where are y'all? I really don't know what I did with y'all. Did I drop y'all somewhere? Oh Lord, y'all got dropped. Did y'all fall? Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. And we spray it down with Lysol. Oh, discarded. Small, rancid, out of date, open, and generally inedible. No, not here. It's 2 bags of Blue Buffalo. The stuff is not cheap. We're still here, haha, the door closed and we oh really? Oh, you need your bubble wrap on around here. I was looking for y'all. I'm like, where did y'all go? You know what, Michaela, not here. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm actually I came up here to the church because I need to meet somebody. We're trying to get some things straight for Sunday. For Sunday service, we got 2 services Sunday. One at 6:30 and one at 10. So they so silly. They touching feet. They doing the foot handshake. The only thing I held UTIs called Azo, not the Cranberry kind. Need a helmet. Y'all funny. Them pig dogs better love. You ain't lying. They are picky. But like I told Jennifer, I said they get hungry enough, they eat whatever. So this is gonna be some backup. And we had bought, y'all know we prep for the dogs too. So this is gonna be some good backup, for what they need. And it's a blessing. I mean, this is that's a 10-pound bag right there. Brand new, never opens. Okay. And I don't know if y'all know this stuff. This stuff it's expensive. And the Best Buy date is May of 2020. So, and just because it's the Best Buy does not mean it's bad buy. And this is Best Buy August. So, brand new bags. I think this is a 5-pound bag, right? It feels like a 5-pound bag. I don't know. I can't. I don't see it on here. All right. But anyway, let me see what you guys are saying. How long can that last? How long can what last? Put it in Milo and freeze it. Oh, y'all talking about this dog food? I'm pretty sure. You know what? No, these are not Milo. See, sometimes y'all do know sometimes food comes in Milo, right? Yeah, this is just plastic right here. Dumb doggy would have starved himself to death rather than eat something else. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wait, how long can that last? My aunt had a dog that would only eat canned biscuits, bologna, hot dogs. She tried to make him hungry enough to eat something else, but ended up in the hospital because he passed out. Oh my God, that is too funny. How long can that dog food? Oh, how long can this dog food last? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Yeah, I have no idea. But Jennifer will research. And I ate dog food 5 years from now. Wait a minute. I'd eat that dog food 5 years from now if I needed to. Okay, I had a dog before she did stray rescue and then had to eat dog food just fine. She spoiled him so bad after she got him though. You know what? When we had our last dog, I tried one of her dog biscuits. Oh my God! I was like, I don't see what the doggone thing is. I'm trying to see what's in this, because somebody said they would eat this dog food if they had to. All right, so ingredient is deboned chicken meal, which we try to stay away from. Peas, carrots, pea starch, turkey meal, pea protein, chicken fat preserved with mixed something I can't pronounce, and then a blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of stuff. So it says it has crude protein, crude fat, crude fiber, moisture, DHA, calcium, phosphorus, choline, ARA. I don't even know what ARA is. Omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids, not recognized as an essential nutrient by the AAFCO, dog food nutrient profiles. Blue grain-free chicken recipe for puppies is formulated to meet the nutritious levels established by the AAFCO dog food nutrient profiles for growth, including growth of large-sized dogs 70 pounds or more as an adult. So this is the puppy recipe. I think both of them are puppy recipes. So, and I want to say a bag like this in PetSmart is like, I don't know, maybe $10 or $12, and the big bag is probably like $20, $25. I'm just guessing. I mean, because we buy food all the time for them, so I'm not sure. All right, so we got a few more minutes. Those animals are eating good food too. My cats love Meow Mix. Sounds better than canned goods I'm eating now. Oh goodness, I don't eat it now. Wait till there's no more food. I used to eat pet food when I was a little kid. My favorite was Meow Mix. Oh my goodness, really? Had a dog before she... Okay, you can cover that. Lions and tigers are now testing positive. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Oh wow, really? You're Yorkie mom? Yep, we have 5 at the house. Go check out my wife's channel, Heartspeak Warrior Farm, and you'll see them in all her videos. They're always in the videos. So go over there and check her out. But thank you for being a part of the show today. I appreciate it. We do this every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and I haven't come up with the weekend schedule, but you guys know on the weekend we're only gonna do one. All right, y'all know that, right? So don't be expecting 10 a.m. I might come in early tomorrow. It all depends, cause I bid on a job yesterday. If I get it, I'm gonna be extremely busy this weekend, and if I don't, then I don't really care. I mean, I would love to have it, you know, cause it'll give me some extra moolah. But it's going to be a lot of work. There are reports of pet dogs and cats getting it in South Korea. But there's no evidence it could jump from animal to humans. Yeah, I saw early on that a dog in China had tested. But like Jennifer and I had figured, it was probably from the dog licking the person or whatever, you know, because they found traces of it. But when they started saying that the tigers and the lions were getting it from the humans, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's serious. These glasses they're not gonna last much longer. I love these glasses. I have like 3 or 4 pair of glasses, but I absolutely love these. But eventually they're gonna break. I see it coming. It's been so nice lately. Have y'all noticed how nice and breezy it's been? And it feels more. What is this? April? April showers bring May flowers. It's more like doggone April wind has just come in. Hey, that rhyme. I did that off the top of my head. But there's no evidence. Okay, Tara. Heard a story where they're telling people to kill their pets. Not sure how true that info is. You know what? I heard this heartbreaking story about folks here locally who was spending so much time at the hospitals, you know, nurses and doctors, that they were actually calling the SPCA to come pick up their pets. I was like, oh, that would have broken our hearts right there. If we couldn't take care of them and we had to call SPCA, that would just break our hearts. Yeah. And the zoo employee had tested positive. Okay, that makes sense. Less people out there. Why I feel so good when you go out. Happy Easter, Italy. Also, 2 dogs got it from their owner and died. Happy blessed Easter Resurrection Sunday, everyone. You too, Frugal. I like having cats here to keep people away from my house. Tara heard the story. Okay, so yeah, I hadn't heard the story where they were telling people to kill their pets. I hadn't heard that one yet. That would be heart wrenching. Oh my God, that would be too much. Hey, all right. I was just about to go look for him. He got his little mask on and everything. You know what? Dang, I could go in through here. I don't know what I'm gonna go around the other side and go in, but I can go in right in here. Cause I want to go ahead and start. Oh man, dang. I didn't bring any of my connections. Which means now I'm gonna have to try to come in again to get this stuff figured out. All right, let's go on a field trip. Let's go on a field trip. Let's go on a field trip. Field trip. Da 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 da. Field trip. Hey. Field trip. Hey. Field trip. Let's go on a field trip. Heartspeak Warriors Forum. Thank you, Tara. Well, y'all know it too, don't you? Daggone, do I have my key for the other side? Yeah. Alright, nobody. He just came this door. I guess. Going for a trip. My favorite rocket ship. Y'all are too comical. I believe that I have the best subscribers and family members of all time on YouTube. You guys are amazing, and I don't want anybody to think any different. Oh shoot! Did I not bring the key? That would suck. There it is. Hot diggity dog. Look at that. Look at there. Look at there. I'm always big on security. I always check that door. Always check that door. That's interesting. I've never been in that room. Been in that room before. Hey, what's up, doctor? How you doing? Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. You guys want to hear me play the organ? Hey, my boy. What's up, man? You called me the other day? You called me one night the other night.
What was it for?
I don't know. People want their cake and eat it too, probably. Hey, y'all, here's the intruder. We ain't seen him in a while. That's because I ain't been up here. He ain't been able to intrude.
You know, I've been here.
I know. Oh, let me speak to them. Hey, how y'all doing? I already learned to watch backs of people's head, no rubber bands. I go the other way. Hello, Mr. Intruder. Oh shoot, this song's over. Killer Brew. I guess that's it. I don't want to open up her mess. All right, y'all. Look, I'm going to go ahead and let me see if he'll call her for me. Hey, you got your phone on you? Yeah. Can you call Tiffany for me?
Yeah, he's trained.
You look all crazy. Just ask if she mind if I go ahead and get the thing and start working on it. She'll know what you're talking about.
Roger said, can he work that thing? And,
You broke your phone already. Golly, man. You know I got that new S10.
yeah, you supposed to have came one.
No, I ain't give. No. We can set up something. No, it's open.
I thought we supposed to been there that.
Well, you never talk no bread.
Roger said, can you go in there and start working on the thing? Roger said, can he go in there and start working on the thing?
Ask, is this the box sitting right here?
She said, can he? Is this the box sitting right here? She don't know. Oh, yeah.
That's it? Okay. All right, till I got it upstairs.
He said he got it upstairs.
Thanks, Tiff. You know what I forgot? I left the darn camera at the house. Doggone it. Yeah, it'll be all right. All right, man, I'll catch you. Thank you, brother. Watch what you say. Cause then you'll be charging me. I told him thank you. He talks like anytime. But normally when I call him and ask him to do stuff for me, he's like, "Oh, that's gonna cost you." Oh yeah, that's a huge church. I heard the other day that a lot of people of color are saying they are afraid to wear masks in public because they get arrested, even kicked out of stores. Makes me so angry. I hadn't heard that yet. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, because that's just the way people are. I left right out of there. I forgot the doggone camera. Dadgummit. Alright, so for those that haven't seen, this is my here. Okay, so I'm the sound guy, engineer. And that's the sanctuary. Okay. Alright, so I can kind of relax my... People think you are a sick one. Employees don't want to help. Use the local news, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so this is what we're gonna need. Alright, oh. Ah! Why do they call it a funny bone? Oh my god. Oh my god, why do they call it a freaking funny bone? Because, oh my goodness, that hurt. Whew, it almost brought me to tears, y'all. Whew. Alright, so let me see here. I'm going to need internet, of course. Then I'm going to need the Boxcast Live. Then I'm going to need... I walked right out there and left that doggone camera. I cannot believe I did that. Alright, so power, Ethernet, which I don't have. And apparently, people think you're sick when employees don't want to help you. The local news is trying to encourage people to wear masks and pretend you're sick. Oh, wow, wow. It ain't funny. I mean, this is all they give you. They don't give you no kind of connect. Oh, okay. So I can bring the video in through this side. I got. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. You know what? I just had a great idea. We may be able to use our existing system. Ow. Alright, so maybe these are the things I have to do to make sure that we're going to have service this Sunday. This is what I'm doing right now. So it looks like I may be able to use the camera that we have right now. So if I go here to the box, bam. Yeah, that's just all right. Is that right? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Or I can use the new camera that I have and go in HDMI, which should work. Oh yeah, HDMI in a SD vid and a right and left SD signal. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can make this work. And then I can send a signal. I'm figuring out. So we got a new system that I'm trying to figure out. And all I need to do is take a 1/4 inch, which is this, a 1/4 inch out, or I can take it directly off the board and go from these out to that. The only thing I don't have is connections long enough to make that happen. All right, look, y'all, I gotta get out of here too. I gotta get out of here because I'm gonna call this young lady and get all the logins and accesses and stuff. And we're gonna try this. I'm gonna run this. You missed this church? Oh, that's so sweet. Our background keeps changing since COVID-19. True. Gotta run online appointment. Y'all be safe, be blessed. All right, Frugal, you too. CDC and Surgeon General discourage mask wearing for healthy people, and now they are reserved to bad advice they gave earlier. Yep. Today's my husband's last day at his job. I know you happy about that. His orientation at the noon is Monday. Stay well, stay safe. How do you feel about that, Tara? I'm going to go work on my balcony garden and maybe film a little. Okay, look, we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all for being here. We're going to be in tonight at 6. I will see you guys then. Mwah. Sending y'all love. Y'all be good. Be blessed.